Okay, Akila, when the last time you've been with a man?
Yes.
Akila, I got 3 questions for you.
She said condoms.
When the last time you've been with a man sexually, period? When the last time you've been in a real committed relationship, and do you use condoms?
Okay.
Akila said last time I was with a dude, he had a whole bag. Oh, okay, I read that already. So answer those, Akila. And how old are you?
Okay, but Akila, why is it a bad thing?
You gotta break you out of your shell, baby.
But wait a minute, her mother would kill me. I wish you stopped.
She a grown ass
no,
woman.
she's a grown ass woman. I'm
Why
kidding.
you say her mother?
No, her mother used to work with me. That's how I know her. But no, I'm just kidding. She's a grown ass woman. She's entertained in some adult conversation. That's all on her. That was just jokes. But Akila, why was that a bad thing that you saw the whole bag with the condoms in it? Isn't it more that he's being safe and he's being, you know what I'm saying, girl? You ain't find that, you know? Like, most women wouldn't even thought twice about that, right?
Okay, and this
that just means he fucking, right?
Everything that we asked Akila kinds of takes us into our question number
Girl,
6.
we been lost it.
No, we're on number 6.
Okay.
I like to follow order. I'm a Virgo.
Bitch, we've been out of order over 20 minutes.
No, we're still with the order. Sweetie.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, do you think sex complicates the getting to know each other stage? If you want to get to know someone, should sex wait?
No.
What y'all say on that?
No.
The sex complicating the getting to know you phase. Okay, I'll go first. Sex, I don't feel like sex per se complicates it, but I feel like the getting to know you phase and the sex phase are 2 different things. And I feel like sometimes when people have sex, especially the first night or whatever, and we grown.
I agree with that.
If you have had sex on the first night, put a yes. If you haven't, put a no in the comments. I have had sex on the first night and married the person. So hey, shit happens. So
Don't
anyway,
in the living room.
Anyway, but I don't think they should be considered the same, because having sex with you off the break is not me getting to know you as a person. Those are 2 different things totally.
And not only that, you might not want more than just sex from somebody.
Okay,
you don't want a relationship. You don't want a relationship with every person that you sleep with. Sometimes it's just to sleep with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't need to, those are 2 separate entities to me. I feel like we should not separate, especially if I'm trying to get in a relationship with you. Getting to know you is fucking you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta know what that thing do before girl, I need to know. So that's gonna definitely be incorporated, whether it be the first night or it depends on energy and chemistry for me. If we're both feeling that, then yeah. If we not, no. That's just how bitch, I ain't in 12th grade. I ain't worried about nobody calling me a freak or no bullshit like that, like back in the day. Girl, if I want to fuck him, I'm going to fuck him. So it don't have no time period on me. It just is who's going where. Am I going into a relationship with you? If I feel like I want to, I'll do something different than just sleeping with you.
Okay. JoJo said if he come with a bag, he better have a monkeypox vaccine in that fucking bag.
At this day and time.
Akila said the dude, he was telling her that she was the only one, but he lied. Jermaine said, no, give me the head. Instead of getting to know me, just suck my wee.
No.
Jess said, yes, sex can complicate the getting to know you phase. Jermaine said, and the rest of sex is a part of getting to know you.
I agree.
Said,
Jess, why do you feel like
stages to me?
Jess, why do you feel like it complicates things?
Tracy said it doesn't complicate. If it's gonna be, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Akila said she is 42, single. Last real relationship was 3 years ago. So you're not a virgin. Okay. Tracy said sex definitely isn't getting to know someone. Thank you, Tracy. Me and Tracy be on the same page a lot. Tahir said, but not we don't have to separate it.
Tahir, one more time in English.
D said, whatever the fuck that means. And Tracy said, if where the energy is,
it's killing
going
me.
to take you.
I
Antonio said, nope, sex is a communicator.
I plead the fifth.
Well, and not only, I just feel like it's
so Antonio is saying, no, it doesn't.
It's 2 totally different things. And I think some
hold up. Akila said, if I have to sleep with you on the first date, then I don't need you. I want to be a girlfriend, wife, not a side piece.
Okay, but what if you
Akila, I just told you.
I had to come up here.
Wait a minute. I just told you that I slept with somebody on the first date and he married me,
she
baby.
Said I have
what
to.
do you mean?
She sound forced.
Most of my long-lasting relationships, I slept with them on the first date.
Why she sound
but
like
here's my
question. You're going to have to come out with us.
She sound like Mr. Climbing on top of Celie. I have to let him do his
business
on me.
But not only that, Why? You've never met a dude, right? You've never come up and seen a dude that was like, he's fine. He's fine as fuck.
Y'all vibing.
You talking to him.
Vibing.
Y'all vibing like a motherfucker. You gonna tell me you want to sleep with this man? You gonna be like, no, I can't. I gotta keep my skirt down. Like, what the fuck? What's up? Why would you not? Why? I mean, I know your religion, and I know you very Jesus girl. But I'm just saying, why would you not? Is that the reason, or why would you not sleep with him? Y'all both grown, girl.
She said she wants to be a girlfriend and wife and not a side piece.
But how do you know you won't be?
Yeah, I became a wife off of sleeping with somebody on the first night. Akila, try it.
I was with somebody 12 years after sleeping with somebody for the first date.
Try it, baby. Try it. Loosen up, hon. Come over here next Tuesday.
Girl.
Okay, so Jess says sex is complicated because even the people who say they don't let feelings and emotions get involved, sometimes it does. Jermaine said everyone has their own feelings on this, but sex is important though.
You know what?
Let's be real.
You gotta know who to give it to.
But you
He
know what?
said that's right, Tone. That's all he ever fucking say. Tracy said it's absolutely two different things. Totally, I agree. D said, okay, we have to separate it, nor does it complicate it. I can't get to know you and sleep with you as well.
What's up?
Terry said she could get to know you and sleep with you as well. If we vibe, it's going to flow regardless.
You gotta know.
Akila said it's getting to know the man first.
You gotta know which man do what?
You gotta know how to read the room and know who to give it to.
Okay, Tracy said
Okay, that's
I
true.
slept with my husband the first night. That mother effer wouldn't leave almost 30 years later.
Akila, I feel like.
Wait a minute, Tess said, can we hear from the men? How do they feel about having sex immediately turning into something serious?
Yeah, I'm interested in knowing what the man
I feel like
thinks.
Jermaine, I don't know if Antonio's still here.
No
Jermaine,
faking, y'all.
Jermaine, if somebody has sex with you on the first night, have you been in a serious relationship with them after? Do you look at them as a whole? Like, what is your interpretation?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about to tell Akila. I feel like that's when we was growing up. When we was 17, 18, between 17 and like 25, that's when those rules applied. I don't feel like when you're older, those rules still apply. Well, those rules never applied to me. Look, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want. Like I said, most of my shit, I slept with them on the first date. Not most of my relationships, I've slept with on the first date, and they lasted years. So I ain't, I feel like if it's there, the chemistry's there, then
if I want to smash, then we smash.
Yeah, like bitch, I ain't worried about you calling me no free. The fuck?
Exactly.
Antonio is a man, and Antonio said sex shouldn't become a timetable. It only complicates things if dickmatized or pussy whipped.
And that's how men should know. A woman
That
should do
said,
it.
no,
if she
they
wants
do,
to.
Tone.
What?
Jermaine said, yes, I had 5 years. She's a grown woman. We was vibing. She wasn't looked at as a hoe to me.
Period.
So
you got a man saying that.
Antonio said the same thing from the man's point of view.
The men's is saying they cool with it, Keela. The niggas is cool with it. Go ahead and fuck somebody. Girl, do it.
This question, I feel like this kind of goes for Akila, and it's ironic that she's on here and this question came up. Mm-hmm. It says, and it was a meme that somebody posted. She said, if you're not dating to get married, then you're dating for heartbreak. I think you put that in. Mm-hmm. Well, how do you feel about that?
I don't believe that at all. It's people that be in long-term relationships and they're very committed to each other, but they've never been married. 20, 30, 40 years, they've never been married. So I don't but I'm also a person who, I think it's all on who you ask. I'm also a person that don't believe that marriage is such a big deal. Like, if you want, it's cool to get married, I guess. I was dead set against it in my 20s and 30s, but now that I'm getting older, I guess that's cool to get married and shit.
I'm gonna get married again.
Yeah, I've never been married. So, and early on in 20s and 30s, I never wanted to be. But as I'm getting older, it's cool. But it's not a necessity either. If I'm with my man for 20, 30 years and we never married, I'm cool with that too.
I'm cool with that too.
You've been married and you don't want to do it again.
No,
I'm not pressed to get married, but
and you married and you want to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to, but if the opportunity presents itself, I'm not one of those ones. I've been married once. No, I never get married again. I would so do it. Shout out to my boo. That's my shout out to here.
That was a good segue.
I'm on both. I don't want to do it then. But if the person right
okay,
along,
I'm sorry,
Contessa. Adamant, I did it 20 years. I'm not gonna do it.
Tess,
again.
The question is.
Yeah, I see that.
Tess, the question is, if you're not dating to marry, then you're just dating for heartbreak. And so it's more like a statement. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't.
No.
Because
Akila said she want to get married. We gotta find Akila a husband, y'all.
We gonna find.
And Tracy said date to have fun, whatever.
And you gonna fuck him on the first date, girl. And he gonna marry you, girl.
Don't they got them groups on Facebook she can join and find out?
Just said no. Y'all in here trying to convince Akila to give up the draws on the first night.
I'm just saying, Jess. What's wrong with that?
Antonio said most
she's using us to really speak what
she
wants.
really
What's wrong with that?
That's why she's being inquisitive.
Akila, do you have a rose? Answer that.
A rose?
A rose.
I thought you said rose.
Wait a minute. Antonio said most of my relationships came from first and second date sex because they were comfortable and we vibed.
That's the thing. It's the vibe.
He said sex on the first night will not make a dude think less of you. If he is feeling you, then he will have a relationship with you.
Exactly. Ain't no men thinking like that. I think that was back in the day when we were younger. It's not now.
Jermaine said times have changed. All the traditional shit is out the door these days. People do what makes you happy and what works for you. To her, Tess said, shut the fuck up. Tess said, shut the fuck up to her. And then Tracy said, I was never the girl who wanted to get married either.
Yeah.
And Tina pipe down.
Okay, but what about now, Tracy? Because you've been married.
Pipe down.
You've been married, Tracy.
Yang, aka Tania, has entered and said, hey, ladies.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Okay, but Tracy, hold on. Tracy.
Akila said she don't have no rose. Akila, we gonna get you a rose.
Tracy, you've been married. So would you, like, okay, we got their answers. Would you ever get married again? Like, how long have you been separated, and would you ever get married again if the opportunity presents? Or are you just like, hell no, I can't do it?
Who?
Tracy.
Where the money reside?
Okay. They said some people in our live studio audience said they where the money reside. They gonna get married or they gonna fuck with you where the money reside.
How do
y'all think? Speaking of that,
what?
Where the money reside? I had the question about Lisa Ray. I don't know if y'all saw, but last week Lisa Ray did an interview, and Lisa Ray's in her 50s, and she can't act to me, but whatever. Y'all think she an actress.
She was good at
anyway.
Club.
I've never seen it and never will. And
she was
black cinema. Do y'all believe this bitch don't do black cinema?
No, I don't.
She's never seen 90% of the black movies growing up.
I saw for the first time when it was COVID and everybody was so pressed. It was like on Netflix or Hulu or something, and I watched it. Like
that's her doing.
Why did I watch this? I wasted an hour and a half of my life.
That's a fucking classic. Get the fuck out. You're fired again. What the fuck? How do you not like the Players Club?
Her children, her spawn.
Anyway,
she came from her.
Anyway, Lisa Ray said that she will not date a man who does not pay all of her bills.
It's the same.
Every bill that she has, she would not date a man if he don't pay that. And a lot of people had an issue with that, but I feel like don't have an issue with something that's somebody's prerogative. Now, what do y'all feel about that? And that piggybacked off of where our studio audience members say where the money resides.
I'm not a gold nigga, but I mean,
so what do y'all feel about that?
If you want to play, you gotta pay.
Is Lisa Ray realistic, or is she out? She out of touch?
I feel like we are not in the same circles with Lisa Ray. So in her circles, yeah, she can find a motherfucker to do that because her little bit of bills. Finding
these bitches
that
want to get our nails done.
Y'all want to go half the first day.
Not my boo. But any of these bitches who they child support take up most of their check and they really living off of these women that's high up in the government.
But not only that, even the motherfuckers that make the money, they be the ones saying, should you go half on a date and if we really like you and
I'm glad
those be them niggas. I'm glad I don't either.
They want to be negotiable.
Those
they
niggas.
want ghost shake.
So I'm gonna say in the Lisa Ray circle, yeah, she can find a motherfucker that'll do that at her age.
She can find
because I have seen
accounts or prints.
I did see it like she did before. She did marry royalty. It was years ago. But hold on, but Lisa Ray also people. I saw somebody on the comments on somebody else's comments say, at her age, she's expecting too much. There's nobody her age. There's nobody. She's old and washed up. Lisa Ray still look good, and she could pull a motherfucker that'll pay her bills. And let's be honest. We're not talking about his amount of bills and her amount of bills is chump change to the people that run in her circles. So yeah, I don't think that's unreasonable. But even if the bitch that work at the Giant had that expectation, that's her standard.
Yeah. Ain't
nothing wrong with having a standard, because you bitches going fuck with $40 and crab legs and shit like that. That don't mean that gotta be everybody's standard. Or if you're an independent woman who don't want shit from a man and you want to take it, that's your standard. and her standard is she wants to be taken care of. What's wrong with that?
Okay, let me go into
what y'all think. What's wrong with that?
Okay, let me go into the comments.
What you say? You say that she can find that?
Okay, Lakeisha said there's men in our circle that does it.
Period.
And Mi Yang said you don't have to pay all of my bills. However, if you pay trips here and there, would be fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
that's
that
your
too.
standard.
I like that too, Mi Yang. Delvon, was you in here last week, baby? Delvon Scott said cost of living too crazy for people trying to keep their head above water. So Delvon saying I ain't paying shit for a bitch. That's what Delvon said.
So you just not gonna go for Lisa Ray, but that don't mean that she's being unrealistic.
Tracy said men was pissed about Lisa Ray. Most called her washed up.
Oh, they said she was used up.
Tracy,
she ain't gonna never find a nigga to do that.
Delvon said times change. He ain't paying no bitches' bills.
Jermaine said she's not looking for the men, not looking for y'all social media men. That's what the fuck y'all want.
Bet you she find somebody.
She's not listening to y'all.
Okay, Jermaine said all her bills, damn, and I love Lisa Ray, but damn, shaking my head.
That bitch gonna find somebody. She going after bankers. She going after business. Like, she not going after y'all little men.
Multi-millionaire mogul.
Jermaine said somebody paying all her bills. What's she gonna do for him? Why does that have to? Why does that even matter, Jermaine?
Don't even want that.
That's her.
You know something?
Yeah, that's her man.
That type of man not even looking for that. They might just want company, companionship.
Those type of men rarely look for what you're going to do for them.
Exactly.
As long as you are
happy,
man, trust us when we telling you. As long as you are, like being a friend, dating them, all that type of shit.
Giving them support.
They don't have the time they don't even have the time to
conversation.
Expect much out of you, because when you in town or when they're available, they want you available, that type of shit. So they don't give a fuck. Your little bills don't mean shit to them. You got a couple of $1,000s worth of bills a month. He can handle that easily.
Like Tracy said, that's what she said. She can obviously demand that because of the circumstances.
And she's obviously gotten it.
Okay, Akila said no. I pay my own
that
bills.
That bitch ain't out here by herself.
Oh Lord, Akila said no.
Akila,
I pay my own bills. Don't need a man to pay anything for me because when things hit the fan, I don't want a man saying, "Oh my God." Please,
why do women say that?
Please let me ask this.
Please do.
Akila said she don't want a man saying, "Remember, I paid this for you and that for you."
Why do you give a fuck? I would be like, yes, I remember.
Those are the type of men that's not gonna do it.
But why do you care about that? A lot of women say that.
I
don't want him to be able to say he bought me nothing. I don't want him to be able to say that he did this. Why the fuck do y'all give a fuck that he's? Yeah, you did it. Okay.
Yeah, like women. I've seen women.
Care?
Women have actually been with their husband and somebody serious, doing all this and that for them, but they always say no. Like, I don't ask him for nothing because I don't want him to ever say he did something for me. The bitch can say whatever he want to say.
Bitch,
I don't give a fuck, and he needs to do it.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
If you doing it, then why he can't do it?
If you're my man, I'm gonna ask you for shit.
Delvon,
I don't give a fuck what you throw in my face.
Tune in every Tuesday, baby. You gotta get. Tune in.
I don't care. Okay. That's your role as a man. And believe me, I do my role as a woman. As a man, men always want to run around talking about they're the man. They want to go around shouting it, but when it's time to practice what you preach, then you got a problem with it. What the fuck you supposed to do?
Pay but don't want to pay.
Delvon said, my opinion, Lisa Ray is trash mentally. And
goddamn.
I mean, I feel like I agree with you. This is veering off a little bit, but I saw where Big Booty Judy, the brat's wife, came to Lisa Ray and was like, why is you always telling the brat's business publicly? When somebody asks her about you, she doesn't say anything. And Lisa Ray was like, okay, so that's her, not me. She definitely got mental health issues, Delvon. Antonio said she'll find a big money man to do that. I can't knock her hustle.
Yeah.
Tracy said exactly. Audience members, Lisa gonna find exactly what she desires. Jermaine said, so I'm saying if I'm paying all your bills, I expect something from you. That's only fair. What do you expect from her, Jermaine? And Tahir says, stall Akila out. Akila needs to commit to a covenant. Just said that. Jermaine said, cook, clean, freaky ass something. You got to do something for me.
Oh, believe me, she's doing all of that.
You don't know the agreement that they brought.
She's definitely doing all of that.
Delvon said, looks fake. What else do you have if we can't connect mentally? It's a waste of time.
Yeah, but you might want companion. It's what you want out of the relationship.
Akila's on here laughing.
It's what you want out of the relationship. If you want companionship, if you want a person to be there for you, if you going through something, you want to be able to cry on her shoulder for 3 days and then go about your business. If you want to be whipped, if you want, it depends on what the fuck you want
I'm gonna
out
tell
of the
you
relationship.
You don't know what's going on behind
It's
the
what
closed
you
doors.
want outside the relationship, and
Stop
she's
being
doing that
closed-minded.
shit. It don't matter
Let me
what
put
your
it in.
face look
People
like.
need to stop being closed-minded.
It don't matter what your face look like. It don't matter if she looking old. She doing what the fuck he want her to do. That's why she gets her shit paid. Y'all niggas sleeping.
Okay, the next question is: being a girlfriend or wife embarrassing these days?
Yeah.
Okay, the reason I asked this is because
like shit.
I have a screenshots. I'm in a group and a wife posted these screenshots. She found her husband texting a girl, and they were talking about having raw sex, the husband and the girl. Of course, the husband didn't think the wife would ever see these texts. So he's saying, like,
right, you talking to Bay.
Do you have anything? And the girl was like, why all of a sudden you asking me that? What's going on? And the wife's name was Wendy. The girl was like, where is this coming from? Like, why you all of a sudden asking me, do I have anything? Boo, boo, boo. Mm-hmm. So the girl proceeds to say like something about Wendy, the wife. The man proceeds to reply, fuck Wendy. Oh. The wife. And the wife reads all of this and she put all the screenshots. I have them in my phone. She put them all in the group that I'm in.
Not fuck
Wendy. And I don't understand why bitches need somebody else's opinion when they should leave a man. Y'all bitches stay around too long, if you ask me, but that's another topic.
You can't possibly need somebody's advice on this.
So that's why I'm asking, is being a wife or serious girlfriend, not in all, we know everything is not all cases. Everything is a case by case. And then to piggyback on that, I want to talk about where this guy was trying to talk to me recently, last week as a matter of fact, and he was like, oh, can we go out? And then, when somebody tag you in the post, coming down my news feed, I see him and his wife and this, that, and the third. And he said they weren't together.
But they were very much together in the photo?
They were very much together. So I reached out to him and was like, oh, I see that you and your wife were together at this event. And I'm going to move to the side. I was never on the side. I was never with him or talked to him or none of that.
Right.
But I was like, I'm going to move to the side because it looked like y'all trying to work things out. Here he go. Oh hell no! Like she was just there. How you like carry your wife for somebody you don't even know? Like what has happened to men? And if you want to play and do all of that, that's fine. But I think you should still have a certain level of respect.
I don't think that's nothing new. Men been cheating on their wives for centuries. Men have been lying and saying they weren't married for centuries. Men have been lying saying she means nothing to me. I don't sleep with her. I sleep in the basement. All those lies have been around for centuries. So it's nothing new. What has changed is the volume of niggas that's doing it. Now it seems like everybody that's married
respected the wife. They took him.
No, they fucking haven't.
Back in the day, he had a family.
Tracy, that's
some of them.
Tracy, all them bitches do in the group all day. That's some of them scenarios and stuff.
First of all, type it.
They kept in. I don't feel like it.
Tracy said they want everybody pussy but their wives. Just said men don't care because they don't have to.
Do you know?
The wives will fight tooth and nail to stay so they can brag about being married, even if he's cheating on her over and over. And from what I hear, this guy's wife is what needs to be, what they say, what's already known don't need to be explained. She write that all the time.
Oh, always and forever. Oh.
No, when they say whatever. What's understood don't need to be explained. She write that all the time.
No, I'm saying the group pictures that said always and forever that you put in the group, that's what you talk about?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Okay,
Akila
getting out of her shell. Akila said exactly. Men be like, oh, I'm getting a divorce. I'm moving out. I don't love her. Bullshit. All lies. Akila cussing at everything now, y'all. Akila said bullshit. All lies.
Yeah, she might be. Akila, it might be. You might need a little time because you might been hurt and don't trust men. And that's what it sounded like.
Tracy said the institution of marriage is a joke. Tahir said these men be wild and mo. Just said men don't care because they don't have to. We read that.
But niggas don't. Niggas been lying.
Said I agree.
Niggas been lying though.
Y'all just gotta play that shit.
Tess said I'm a bitch for that.
Oh y'all females.
Tracy said every group chick do is say that. So I will say I'm only in like one group, but these bitches right and they show receipts about their man cheating every day and wishes they did.
What?
And they always it be real bad. Like you really gotta ask somebody this shit. Go leave. What the fuck are you staying for?
Do they ever comment back and try to? Because I'm trying to figure out what part do you need help with. What the fuck?
They do comment back and
they had a whole baby. You got to figure out whether you want to leave this man.
They always stay. Okay, so
but
so
nobody.
it's safe to say being a
Nobody
wife
gonna
is
touch
embarrassing
on.
nowadays.
Nobody gonna touch it on the ultimate disrespect part. That he was fucking this bitch raw, and you married.
Like I said,
Nobody give a fuck about that part.
In my whole phase moment,
No.
I found that most
Is
married.
that normal?
Listen, in my whole phase, which was very brief. Y'all know I'm not a hoe. My whole phase was very brief. It was exciting though. But anyway, I found that most married men did not want to use a condom, didn't think about using a condom, and most men that were single, they were adamant about using a condom. So catch that tea. Most of y'all husbands, y'all, man, if y'all see my...
They never.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Shut up.
The majority of the men that be in my inbox, it'd be the one with their profile picture, be the wife and him and the wife.
Happy anniversary on the
They be
profile.
together.
Can I eat your ass in the inbox?
Yes. Yes. The ones that be posing with their wives in the picture be the main ones in my inbox.
Yes, just say no. That's tea.
Like shit.
Men want their cake and eat it too.
And they've been lying
but they
about
show
it to get
receipts.
it.
Their spouse cheating, but stay, girls, shut the fuck up. If you're not going to change your situation,
That's what I'm saying.
Validation.
First of all, why
Mama said that?
Why I would
Men
never
been doing this shit for years.
For
Marriages
decades.
seems to be business deals. Me Yang, I will agree with that, and I feel like
And I wouldn't mind it being one.
I feel like in the area we live in, a lot of like I think I say this every week or every other week. In the area we live in, a lot of women are very upwardly mobile. A lot of women got it going on, and of course, a lot of women don't want to be alone, so they get these dudes. The woman is really the force behind the whole marriage, the whole situation, and that the man really don't want that woman, but she is best suited for him for what he needs to do with his life. Yeah. So he marries her, but he don't want her.
And then we gonna do it.
And then that's how it really goes, and that's real. So being a wife isn't. And I was a wife, and
but I think
I was never cheated on.
I think it's always been a business deal, though. I take care of your household. You even back in the 20s and 30s. I take care of your household. You provide a roof over my head. It's always been a fucking negotiation. If you really want to get on it.
Why, Delvon? Is you a queen? Delvon said. He said, "Woo, child sips tea." I mean, let me know, Del. Okay, just saying facts.
And then start calling this man Dale.
Let me know though.
Let me know. Dale, inbox me. Let me know if you a queen. Anyway, so you said, but we ain't movement together.
This bitch had more than one cup,
I'm
y'all.
a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we
Hey.
No, you the movement and the force. He just with you because he getting a free ride on the low. He just got to work
Okay,
a
but
little
all
job,
men have
pay
you
his
been
child
hurt?
support.
Have you been hurt?
No.
Because you always go to that.
Because
the man is living off the woman.
Wait a minute. I always go to this because these type of men try to talk to me all the time.
No, I'm talking about the man living off the woman part.
That has happened. Men try to come at me all the time, and I know it's like these bitches just got married last week, a month ago. So I'm like, you just got married. Why would you do that? Like, I wouldn't talk to a newlywed man myself. Now, if you're a man and you've been with this bitch for 15, 18 years, she a ball and chain, you really don't like her, I might talk to you.
So why do you always go to the point of him using a walking off her?
I asked the guy, like, you just got married last week. Why are you trying to cheat on your wife? Who the fuck does that? So then they'll be like, that shit ain't about nothing. I did it because of X, Y, and Z.
Like what?
And then,
like pensions and shit.
And then once you go to their page or see a little something, you see where, okay, well, we see what's going on here.
But wait a minute.
The woman got it going on. Yeah, the man
like she got the
stuff,
government benefits,
but it's not
all
really
that.
his. It all comes because of the lady.
And she
not everyone, of course.
No, she got the benefits. She got the salary.
Everything.
She got the whatever.
Just put it like this: if they're not married, then he gonna be in a 1-bedroom apartment on Bennett Road somewhere. But when he marries her, they live in like a 7-bedroom somewhere in Fort Washington.
Okay, so in the comments,
Marlboro, Crofton, wherever.
In the comments, do y'all feel like that's what y'all see too? The man ain't shit. Well, not ain't shit, but the woman is doing way more than the man.
Devon laughed.
And he got a nerve to cheat.
Okay, Akila said, and that's why I'm the way I am. I've been hurt. I need to heal, but I want true love. No side piece. I want to be a wife. Now, Akila, baby, I'm not saying that you will not find true love. Like all men don't cheat. I was married for years, and I was never cheated on. The bitch wouldn't even cheat on me when we got divorced. But just be real. You got to be realistic in the times we're living in.
Well, let's be honest.
That's just.
But that doesn't even matter. Cheating don't even matter. Do you know? Like you just said, if you never got cheated on, but you was miserable, not miserable, but you was unhappy enough to want to.
How you gonna speak for me?
No, because you because you're not miserable, but you was unhappy enough to want to get a divorce.
Okay, that's a better word.